All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Matt Halliday. He's the president and COO of Canada Silver Cobalt Works. And Matt, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, Steve. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, so we've got lots to talk about, lots of things going on. This news out today comes from the Castle Mine property, and more importantly, the Miller Lake area. And maybe you can talk a bit more about the project and this particular area as well, which is quite significant.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Castle Mine is part of the Miller Lake Basin, and the Miller Lake Basin is what hosts most of the silver and cobalt mineralization in Galganda. The Miller Lake Basin is composed of three rock units: the Galganda Huronian sediments, the Archean basement, as well as a diabase sill. Most of the silver has been found in this diabase sill. Where we are in proximity to Miller Lake, there's Archean rocks come to surface. The Archean rocks in the area are part of the Abitibi Greenstone Belt and host gold mineralization.
Yeah. So you've done some field work, and that's where the results are coming from, was this field work that you've done. So tell everyone what you were doing as far as the field work is concerned, and more importantly, the promising results you've gotten so far.
Right. So we had to have a small pause with the excavator in the area. And so we had our team go down and do a little bit of prospecting south of the Castle East and in towards that Miller Lake area. And they came back with a grab sample of 6 grams per ton gold. So we had the capacity in that area to be able to do a little bit of stripping. And we did some stripping there. And we came back with 22 grab samples. And many of these grab samples returned values between 1 and 3 grams per ton gold. So we're pretty excited that the area has a lot of prospectivity. And it also has a lot of room for expansion. So we have plans in the future to go back to that same strip site and do some channel sampling. But furthermore, there's other outcrops in that area to be able to expand to. So we'd like to get out there in the near future. So about 65 meters north of where we stripped, there is a group of veins in the Archean rocks. They have a little bit of rusty weathering there. And we think there are high potential for sampling. So we're going to do some grab sampling there in the near future. And about 80 meters east of the strip site, we had a couple of anomalous gold values come back. And so we think that that's another excellent place to be able to do another test strip and kind of expand this zone. So we can expand 80 meters east, we can expand 65 meters north.
Yeah, Matt, it's really interesting because you talk about the areas that you're looking at, and you mentioned you want to go back and do more channel sampling and all that. But it seems every time you sort of, start venturing out on the property, something else pops up. I mean, that really shows the prospectivity, I would think, of Castle Mine.
Well, I think the castle area is well endowed. I mean, we have a test strip as well where we had to do a pause for a new piece of equipment. But we were looking for that shallow silver mineralization. And of course, we will resume to continue to look for that shallow silver mineralization in the future. But I mean, yeah, there's silver, there's cobalt, there's gold. It's a really great place to be searching for minerals. Not only that, but the cobalt veins themselves contain nickel and copper. So, not that one would say these are nickel and copper mines, but if you have the right flow sheet, you could possibly recover these elements.
Yeah, lots of work still left to be done, and exciting results, no doubt, out from the company today. So appreciate your time. Look forward to talking again soon and see what else you come up with. So thanks very much for that, Matt.
All right, thank you, Steve. Cheers.
All right, good stuff. Matt Halliday, the COO and president of Canada Silver Cobalt Works.